Hey guys, it's me, Mr250, and welcome back to part 2 of our Let's Try of Long Live the Queen. And as I'm enjoying this quite a bit, we're gonna keep going with it. Lots of fun. So, yeah, we're not doing that great, honestly. She's very lonely, and I don't have any way to make her not lonely. What's something we've been constantly failing? We've been failing a lot of our intrigue options, which I don't really have a way to get up because I'm already -1 for those. Let's see what else. Not really weapons or athletics or really physical. No one cares about physical. I need to do a lot of social and intellectual, I think. Maybe, okay, so conversation public speaking sounds like a good one. And history world sounds like a good one to me. Conversation, public speaking, history, world history. Let's go. You take deep breaths and practice speaking loudly and clearly, projecting your voice to every corner of a room. You look at a globe of the world, reading names of places so distant you can't remember ever hearing them, and other areas left blank because no explorer venturing there has ever returned. Ooh, spooky. As you are walking one day in the gardens, you hear a strange sound and look up to see an owl flying overhead. A single dry leaf flutters in its talons. Nope. Oh, we got falcons, so that's good. An owl flying in the open in broad daylight? That's unusual. I wonder if something attacked it. When you return to the castle, your father is waiting for you. There's a woman here to see you. She wishes crown funding for a project. Thank you for seeing me, Your Royal Highness. I come to you on behalf of the people. I wish to build a hospital where any citizen afflicted with disease can be brought for treatment. Dang it, we failed that. Putting all the sick people together, wouldn't that make them die even faster? We are not interested. Dang it. Okay. Well, if we can't, at least we can make her less angry if we could do that. For one matter. I think that's really the only thing we could do that would actually help us a lot. Let's see. Okay, so that's better. Man, I made her so lonely. Okay, we need... Probably need some more medicine. Let's do... Okay, medicine, poison, we're gonna do that. Conversation... Medicine, poison, conversation... Public speaking. Or no, court manners, because we keep failing that. Okay, so... Medicine, poison, conversation, public speaking. I hope I'm not doing this absolutely horridly. I think I know what I'm doing here. Certain poisons will counteract each other, such that either on their own will kill the victim, but carefully applying and matching them out of the other will cure. You memorize lists and sonnets, then recite them for your teacher and any castle staff she can round up to serve as an audience. Your teacher asks you questions about made-up nonsense, pushing you to improvise answers smoothly and swiftly, without having to worry about them being correct. Remember that the Festival of the Good Lady is approaching. There will be public celebrations for the commoners, followed by a grand gala for the nobility. As queen, you would be expected to lead the procession and take part in the ceremony of planting, possibly give a speech. Well, that's good, we did more public speaking. However, since you are not yet crowned, it is not required, and it may not be safe to expose you to the public. What do you mean not safe? Outside the castle, you are less well protected. If anyone means you harm, think on it now, decide later. There is a letter for you as well. It's from Brioni. I went to school with her, but she's a couple years older than me. Her mother is the Duchess of Mead. She's complaining that her mother still won't let her come home for the holidays. Apparently her uncle, Kevan, is absolutely furious about that woman's trial. She's bored and looking for an adventure. Well, I don't have any to suggest to her. Okay, oh, we can't visit that anymore, okay. I think sneaking out would be a bad thing. I don't know. I want to see what the court's all about. Let's try it. Sitting in a court session is not fun at all, but it pleases your father and may be important for your future. Okay, well that's good. Of course, that dragged everything down. Good lord. Okay. Wait. Have I been misinterpreting this whole time? I think I've been misinterpreting this whole time. I think I understand now. Okay. I think this is the line that we want to be at. We don't want to be all the way down here where we're afraid, but we don't want to be so high up here that we're angry. We don't want to be so lonely, but we don't want to be too pressured. I understand how the system works better now. Please don't get mad at me, everyone. Let's see. We probably want... Let's see, we should probably get more agility, just in case something bad happens while we're outside, because I want to do that one event. And we'll learn a little bit more about... Okay, we'll do History Novan, and we'll do Agility Reflexes. I'm hoping both of these will help me when dealing with commoners outside. Nova's history involves an endless slew of names and dates. Even as small as it's become, there are 10 dukedoms. No, 11 now, plus the royal line. You hope no one expects you to memorize every lineage. You practice with the jump rope to increase the speed of your footwork. For like a week straight. Today is the procession and planting for the Festival of the Good Lady. Will you be leading the parade? If you have any concerns about your safety, please stay here. The people will recover from disappointment. If we lose you, there's no recovery. I will parade and make a speech. I'm not afraid. I'm going to be the best parade leader ever. My little girl. You prepare the best gown for your best gown for the occasion, then walk slowly through the town with your attendants. It would not be appropriate for you to wear a sword, but you do walk with a sturdy golden scepter that's taller than you are. At the end of the route, you help the priestess turn over the earth for the new tree to be planted. After the blessings are read, you hold up your hands and call for silence so you can speak. Unfortunately, all the words you plan to go out of your head when you're faced with the moment. I thought I had loads of public speaking. You manage a few polite saying about the meaning of the holidays and thank everyone for attending, then turn away, your cheeks red. The procession regroups to return to the castle. Wow, we failed that hardcore. Okay, so we need to make her more pressured, I think is what we want then. Which attending court will do. In fact, that's the only thing I think that would help with. Okay, so that'll help. How is she now? She's yielding. Okay, so we need to make her less yielding. But she's less lonely, that's good. Okay. Now that we can actually get intrigue up, we need to get internal affairs. And composure up. So royal demeanor, composure, intrigue, eternal affairs. Whoop, that one. Unless... Nah, let's do foreign intelligence. That sounds like more fun. You maintain deep breathing exercises, learning to find and maintain a sense of inner calm. The current Duke of Sedna is 26 years old and unmarried. He might be considered a good marriage prospect for you if you desire stronger ties with the domain of Talus. Are you ready for the grand ball? All the nobles in the domain are here to see you. Today? What the heck? To see their queen. Gulp. You finish dressing and descend the stairs to make a grand entrance. Wow, I wasn't prepared for this in the slightest. All around, the rich and powerful pause in their activities to gaze upon you, the ruler of them all. Seeing yourself reflected in so many eyes makes you want to run away and hide. After a moment, you force yourself to carry on, but you're sure they've all seen you hesitate. Your father waits for you at the bottom of the stairs and offers you his arm. The first dance is for us. He guides you gently around the dance floor, never rushing you. It's fun to dance with your father, but the look in his eyes is so sad. After this, you must choose your own partner. There are a number of men who hope to catch your eye. She's literally 14. The Duke of Kigal alone has brought 3 eligible sons, all near your age. You look around the room at all your possible partners, which is to say, everyone. No one may begin dancing until you do. You can pick whomever you want, and you will not be denied. Let's pick someone about her age. You approach Lindley, the second Duke of Kegel. He's about 2 years older than you, and he was always nice to you at school. He bows to you with great courtesy, and you begin to dance. Dancing with a real partner feels quite different from dancing with your father. You knew him, knew his steps like a part of you. Now every move is a mystery. Unfortunately, you lose track of what you're supposed to do when, and you trip over your own feet. Between the dances, there's time for the guests to mingle, chat, and sample tiny bites of exquisite food. During a lull in the music, I'm failing so much, Banyan, the Duke of Marais, taps an elegant fingernail against a wine glass, letting a clear note ring out through the room. If I might have your attention, I believe we should offer our compliments to our lovely hostess. Her bravery and courage kept our borders defended. Everyone applauds politely. As the gala continues, you take the opportunity to observe nobles that you rarely see. There's Gwen Donnell, for instance, the young lady of Sudbury, only months older than you and due to finally inherit control of her duchy soon. Or Adele, the youngest daughter of the Duchess of Lila, and a fierce sportswoman. She was a few years ahead of you at school and an absolute terror of the ball fields. No Briony. She had said her parents were leaving her stuck at school this season. Her parents are here, dancing together, the Duke's consort clutching his dresses possessively tight. Strange that there's no signs of your cousins, though. Shouldn't they be here? Your aunt and uncle are here, of course. It would be scandalous if they hadn't come, Merva being so close by. It's nice to be able to enjoy time with friends and family, isn't it? Until you die! Oh, you didn't... Okay, never mind. Okay, so we need to make her more willful, angrier, or cheerful, I think. That'll make her more lonely. I think sneaking out would probably be a good shot. You sneak out of the castle to have a little fun. You enjoy your freedom, but your father won't like it if he finds out. Okay, I think that worked. What's her mood like now? She's currently afraid. Okay. Dang it, I need to get that intrigue skill up. And that royal demeanor skill, that's annoying. Okay, well, we can work on... We could work on decoration. So expression, decoration. Unless we get... Actually, let's do faith, because we got a big boost to that, I noticed. We'll do... How about this? Agility, dance. Agility, flexibility. Faith, lore. Okay. You practice circling your arms and making kicking motions with your legs to stretch out your limbs. You practice bouncing motions with your arms and legs to increase the muscular effect. The kings and queens of Nova had all been lumens for centuries, but in modern times, magic is only used for ceremonial occasions in the direst of emergencies. Long ago, the continent of Borealis was ruled over by a single witch king, until a rival line of lumens challenged for the crown. The resulting war went on for 100 years with powerful spells that damaged the land so badly that even now, no plants will grow. Ooh. You wander downstairs to visit your father and talk about the latest events in the domain. You're moving with such enthusiasm that you don't realize your father isn't alone until it's too late to avoid him and his... companion. You are too kind, Jocelyn. Countess Saren, not a member of your circles. She's a bit more than a decade your senior, far too old to have ever been your friend. And yet, not at all old, as noblewomen go. She's 2 minor titles, no husbands, and your father's arm in her grasp. How dare she make a move on your father? Trip her as she passes, yes. You wait until the Countess gets closer, then hook your foot around to make her stumble. She trips over you, falling gratifyingly to the floor, and we didn't fall with her. Ow! Are you both alright? I'm fine. She picks herself up and glares at you before forcing a smile onto her face. I think perhaps I should go sit down. You can't be too careful. Once she's gone, you raise an eyebrow at your father. Don't give me that look, young lady. She's a nice woman, nothing more. She wants something more. And it's not going to happen anytime soon. You should be careful how you deal with people like Saren. You need the goodwill of your nobles as well as your commoners. There haven't been any problems so far. Many dark looks were aimed at your way at the gala. As queen, you must be aware of everything around you. I am paying attention to what's around me. Okay, so... she can be yielding, but pressured. I wonder if I could get past here yet. Dang it, I need more counting or more presence. Dang it. I wasted another time again. Let's see. Oh, now she's willful. See, because these cheerful and willful sound good, but angry sounds bad, is what I'm thinking. I'm not sure on that, though. Maybe I'll look it up, later. Okay. Let's go with... let's go with Intrigue, Internal Affairs, and Military Naval Strategy. Let's see, I think... does that make sense? Intrigue, Internal Affairs, Military Strategy. Naval Strategy. Okay, let's try that. Until you have children of your own, your maternal uncle, the Duke of Minerva, is next in line for the crown, and after him would be his daughter, your cousin Charlotte. You learn that the sea is not something you hold, it is something you travel across. Naval strategy ensures you free travel while denying it to your enemies. It is time of the year to decide any necessary adjustments to the royal budget. You think the dad would kind of cover this for a while. The majority of the money we receive is already spoken for, but there is always some room for discretion. I really don't understand all these numbers. Let's keep them the same. I think they're fine as they are. As you wish. Okay, great. Let's find something that'll make her cheerful. Let's play with some toys. Now what's wrong? I mean, what's wrong? She is now lonely again. Great. Let's see. What do we have good boost for? We have conversation. We also need to get, we need to get our counting up. That's low. Okay, so we'll do economics, accounting. And history, how about we put one in everyone? That's a good idea. Let's do economics, accounting, and weapons archery. We'll do that. I like archery. Archery's fun. You brush up on basic mathematics with the help of an hibiscus. You learn how to twist and wax bowstring from a variety of fibers. You are requested to stand in judgment. A man has been convicted of the murder by strangling of his wife. He does not deny the act, but he requests a pardon that he might be set free. If you admit you killed your wife, why do you think I'm going to set you free? Save me, Your Majesty. It wasn't my fault. Demons made me do it. Everyone knows the power of magical beasties. They used me. They twisted my fingers into chains. My wife found me screaming. She tried to shake me and the chains wrapped around her. I need the priestess to bless me and make me clean again. Demons that might... I need to get more sense magic. I keep failing that. Is that even possible? Execute them on the spot! I don't care whether they're demons or not. You're still a murderer and your life is forfeit. I'm clicking. Oh. Whoops. You will be hanged in public as a deterrent to future criminals. He opens his mouth to argue with you further, but his shoulders slump. Yes, Your Majesty. I'm a bad person. Okay. We need more pressured. This will give us pressured, okay. Sitting in on court sessions is not fun. Now what's wrong? She is depressed. Well, that's to be expected from sitting in a court. Okay, Let's go intrigue ciphering and expression decoration. Now we'll have most of our bases covered with at least a little bit of points. You practice reading words whose letters have been arranged in reverse order, the simplest of transpositions, which anyone can literate a puzzle through if they try, but it's sometimes useful to hide information. This is... and I'm not even gonna try. I'm bad with any type of ciphering. You discuss the nature of beauty, looking around at landscapes, objects, and people, and comparing their aesthetic elements. You receive word of an unfortunate incident at the gallows where the man you judged was sent to be executed. As he was led to the platform, he suddenly lashed out with explosive magical power, killing several guards and spectators before making his escape. The population is buzzing with rumors of a secret cabal of evil lumens who sacrifice innocents in their dark rituals. Ooh, seems spooky. So cheerful. We need to make her more pressured, honestly. It just makes her more depressed is the problem. Okay. Yeah, still depressed, so we'll go for willful and cheerful next time. Let's see, where was the one I needed, the magic or whatever? Oh, yeah, I don't have any sense magic because I can't do the lumen thing yet. That's why I can't do that. Silly me. Okay, let's just try to go for things that we have big boost to. So we'll go for horses, animal handling horses, expression, voice. Where's expression? Expression, yeah, I'm already on it. The skill of singing beautifully. You walk around the stables, meeting the royal horses, learning about their breeds and the names for different parts of their anatomy. You learn the difference in resonance between the chest, head, and nose. You learn about different vocal ranges, from the most profound bass to the rare cultura soprano. I regret to inform you that Fabian, the Earl of Titan and Duke Regent of Elath, has passed away. That isn't really a surprise. He was pretty old. The problem is the political implications. With the control of Elath in doubt, it falls to the crown to make decisions. Young Lord Adair will not reach his 15th birthday for over 2 years. He requires a regent. His stepmother, Aris, the Duchess of Lilith, has petitioned that the boy be left in her care. This would, however, leave her in personal control of 2 neighboring duchies, which is generally forbidden. Almost the entire eastern border. I don't know anything bad about her, though. The boy does have a living grandfather, the Earl of Ishtar, or you might appoint an unrelated noble to act in his stead. Let's go with the grandfather. The Earl of Ishtar has suggested another possibility. You and Adair are both young, not too far apart in age. He requests that we accept the boy as your future husband and keep him here at the castle. I don't want to marry him. Send him to his grandfather. The Earl of Ishtar is the closest blood relation that Adair has. He should be regent. As you wish. As you wish. I love that. Okay, so we need cheerful and willful. That's good for willful, but makes them lonely. Okay. Let's sneak out again. That helped somewhat. Now we just need to get cheerful next time. Okay, we keep failing foreign affairs and internal affairs, so we should do history, foreign affairs, intrigue, internal affairs. I think. That makes sense, right? Yeah. History, foreign affairs, intrigue, internal affairs. Four years ago, the Duchess of Hellas tried to foment an insurrection in northern Ixon, just over the Galban River border. Not only did that fail, but in retaliation, Ixon pushed troops into southern Marais, and they are still refusing to leave. Your maternal uncle's wife, the Countess Nix, claims kinship to the old Minerva line and originally asked your mother for title to the duchy. However, no one could verify her lineage. As a compromise, your mother created her brother Duke of Merva. There's a woman here to see you. She is a musician and she wishes crown patronage. Which means money. Your Royal Highness, if you accept me as a member of your court, I will immortalize you in word and song. I have dabbled in musical styles from many countries, and can entertain your guests and lighten your evenings. Musicians are often used as secret agents and messengers. This can be useful and dangerous. The musician sings a little ditty to demonstrate her skills with the lute. She's actually pretty good. Sure, why not? It's not like she'll kill us or anything. Very well, you can remain as part of the court. I will do my best for you. Okay. Now, I'm gonna visit this next. You have not reached the crystal. Are you making progress, or is it time for another plan? That would probably be the drastic action she mentioned earlier. Let's take drastic action. I suppose I'll listen to another plan. Leave it to me. Fine. That night, an explosion rocks the castle. A section of stone near the royal treasury collapses, crushing the guards on duty. Oh, that's terrible. Nothing is stolen. At least, nothing that is acknowledged publicly. But when you look at your father's face, you can see it in his eyes. The crystal is gone, and he knows you are to blame. He will never trust you the same way again. Sorry, Dad. Oh, that didn't do much for depression. Alright, well, I think we're going to stop here, and, as much as I'm enjoying the game, I don't know if it makes a good Let's Play, so I don't think I'll keep going with it. Unless people really bother me. I probably will play it by myself, though. Just because I am enjoying it a lot. It doesn't seem like it makes the best Let's Play. I don't have a lot to comment on is the problem. Like, I've tried, but I just don't have anything to say. But that's all I've really got. I hope you guys enjoyed this extra extended Let's Try. And, see you next time for whatever we try out to play next. Bye!